All right, welcome. Today, we're going to break down OpenAI's latest updates. And this one is, well, it's pretty fascinating. It all starts with a simple, kind of practical new feature for your ChatGPT account, but stick with me because it ends with a massive plan to basically reshape the entire job market. Seriously. Okay, let's get into it.
So, what if your ChatGPT could actually land you your next job? I know, it sounds a little bit like sci-fi, right? But that's the big question driving OpenAI's new direction. They're trying to build a direct pipeline from the chat tool you're already using to your actual career path. So how are they going to pull that off? Let's break it down. Okay, so part one, your ChatGPT just got a pretty big upgrade. Let's start with the stuff you can see and use right now. OpenAI has rolled out a really useful enhancement to the whole ChatGPT experience, and the best part? It's for everybody. They're calling them ChatGPT projects. Now, the key thing to know is that this used to be a premium, paid-only feature, but now it's totally free for all users. The easiest way to think about projects is like supercharged folders. You can set up a dedicated workspace for a specific task, maybe a big research paper or a complex coding project. You can give it its own custom instructions, and, this is the really crucial part, it keeps the memory and context for that project completely separate from all your other chats. No more crossed wires. And to make these projects even more powerful, OpenAI has seriously cranked up the file upload limits. If you're on the free plan, you can now upload 5 files for the AI to look at. That number jumps way up to 25 files for Plus subscribers, and get this, a massive 40 files for Pro users. This really turns it into a much more heavy-duty tool for research and analysis. There are also a few other nice little improvements. You can now add custom colors and icons to your projects to keep everything neat and tidy. And like I said, that separate memory feature, it's a total game changer for stopping your different tasks from getting jumbled up. This is all live right now on the web and on Android, and they're saying iOS support is just around the corner. Okay, but what if all this organization stuff is just the beginning? This is where the story takes a really sharp turn. Because as useful as these projects are, they're really just the first piece of a much, much bigger puzzle. OpenAI isn't just trying to help you organize your chats. Nope. We're talking about OpenAI's next big move. Beyond these simple, useful upgrades, they are making a huge strategic play here. And it's one that could honestly change how all of us think about our careers. So part 2, the OpenAI Jobs Platform. Yep, you heard that right. OpenAI is officially jumping into the professional networking and hiring game. They're building their own jobs platform, and it looks like it's designed to go head-to-head with giants like LinkedIn. So, what is this thing exactly? Well, it's an AI-powered service that's all about matching skilled people with employers. But the twist is, it's laser-focused on AI skills. And this isn't some far-off dream. They've actually put a date on it. They're planning to launch in mid-2026. All right, part 3. How is this all going to work? I mean, how does OpenAI actually plan to pull this off? Well, they've laid out a surprisingly clear path for anyone who wants to use it. It all boils down to a pretty simple 3-step process. Step 1, you train up at something they're calling the OpenAI Academy. Step 2, you earn official OpenAI certifications. And Step 3, you get matched directly with employers. The platform's AI does the heavy lifting, connecting certified folks with companies that need exactly those skills. Now, these OpenAI certifications are really the heart of the whole thing. The goal here is to create a single, standard way to prove what they call AI fluency. And that could mean anything from just basic use of AI in an office all the way up to super advanced prompt engineering. For employers, this is huge. It gives them a really clear, reliable signal about what a candidate can actually do. And you've got to appreciate the ambition here. It's massive. The platform launches in mid-2026, okay? But look at this next milestone. By 2030, their goal is to certify 10 million Americans. That's not just a number. That's a clear sign that they want to create the new standard for what it means to be skilled in AI. And they're not trying to do this in a vacuum either. They've already lined up some pretty heavy-hitting partners. We're talking about major employers like Walmart and John Deere, big job platforms like Indeed, and even state governments. This is smart because it means the certifications they create are actually going to match up with what the real job market is looking for. So, part 4, what does all this mean for the job market? Let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Because this isn't just about launching another product. This is a direct shot by OpenAI to try and reshape the entire future of work. And their whole strategy really snaps into focus when you put it side by side with, say, LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn is all about who you know, it's based on your network, your connections. OpenAI is building something completely different. Their platform is based on what you can prove you can do. They're trying to shift the focus away from resumes and endorsements and towards certified measurable AI skills. It's a direct path from training to a job versus the old way of just networking. And this is straight from the horse's mouth. Fidji Simo, the CEO of applications at OpenAI, put it this way: "Our platform aims to prepare people for an AI-driven future by helping them become AI fluent and connecting them with employers who need those skills." So, with all the talk about AI taking jobs, OpenAI is basically trying to position this platform as the solution to that problem, a way to get people ready for the very changes their own tech is creating.
So here's the bottom line, the crucial point. OpenAI is not just building another job board. Not at all. They're building an entire ecosystem. It's designed to create, to validate, and then to place a whole new generation of workers whose main skill is being fluent with AI. They are literally trying to build the workforce for the AI-centric economy they see coming.
And that leaves us with a pretty provocative final question, right? Will your next resume even be a resume? As platforms like this take off, the whole idea of what a resume is could completely change. Instead of just a list of places you've worked, your most valuable credential might actually be an AI certification, a standardized, verifiable way to prove you know how to work with these tools. It's a future that might be a lot closer than any of us think.